Okay, I should turn my text messages off. You guys are telling me to wait and hold on. Hi, Charles. Can you guys hear me? I see all the smiley faces. Okay, I'll give you guys another few seconds here. Okay, so I'll just do a quick background. I realize that a lot of you guys watching on this video live, hi Aaron, don't know me or listening to me for the very first time, so I'm going to give you guys the quick version of who I am and what I do in my story, so you guys will fully understand the video that I'm about to show you and really understand that it is truly a miracle. So I am April Joy Ford. I write, speak, and teach as a best-selling author, speaker, trainer, and radio host. I basically show people how to break through their barriers to overcome adversity and trauma. I'm also an advocate for sexual abuse because I'm a survivor myself, and I'm also a widowed mom. I have two young kids, and and Ellen. So before I get into my miracle that happened just 3 days ago, I just wanted to set the stage so that you guys could fully understand how it unfolded. Hopefully I can make it through this video without crying. So on Wednesday, let me look at the date. It was September 14th. I was traveling from California to Utah, and in my journal here, you guys know I like to write, I wrote like 5 pages. 5 pages on the way to Utah. Okay, I'm gonna breathe. I wrote 5 pages of everything that I've been going through before I was able to go to the trip, this business trip, this conference, this convention. My point is that you guys know I'm big on faith, so I always want to say that your faith has to be greater than your fear. Had I let my faith take over, my setbacks would have held me back from this miracle that I received on Saturday. Again, it took 5 pages for me to write on the way to Utah, and then after this miracle occurred, I wrote another 4 pages. So that might have to be another video. It's a little too much right now. So I'm going to show you guys the video of, it's just 2 minutes, so I'm going to flip the camera around. Okay, I'm doing this video. It's a real post video. Obviously you can see that I've been crying. I'm coming back from traveling. I'll have a connecting flight in Phoenix. So during my short layover, I stopped at this place. Thought I was going to enjoy a nice lunch, which is still sitting here. I turned around to look over my shoulder, kind of like one of those nudges that you get from your intuition to look over. So I look over, and it's my son, who I gave birth to at 16. He doesn't know who I am yet. I haven't seen him since he was a baby. So I called his mom, the mom who adopted him, to ask if I could walk over and say hello to him. So I did. He's actually still back there with the cap on. Feeling a little sense of shock and overwhelm right now, with joy as well. We kept our conversation short, and hopefully we'll have the opportunity to stay connected in the future. But one of my visions that I've always had is that we were going to be reconnected in some weird, random case. But one thing about your intuition, you never know when or how that's actually going to take place. And I guess even with me knowing that it was going to occur someday, I didn't know it was going to be today out of all places. I mean, only God can put this in place, since both of us have connecting flights going at different destinations. So that is me, April Joy Ford. Okay, so there you have it. That was my miracle from Saturday, just 3 days ago. And I just want to leave you guys with a few encouraging notes. I know all of us go through adversity and trauma and tragedy and curveballs, but know that the actual blessing is bigger than those boulders of adversity. And never lose hope. I prayed for nearly 20 years, persistently praying that I would be reconnected with my son that I gave birth to at 16. And obviously, for those of you guys know my full story, there was an adoption that took place because of the situation that I was dealing with the sexual abuse. So know that your pain has a purpose, and there's beauty in your brokenness. And I'll leave you with, you are not alone.